All right, gang, week 2, 26.2. 80-foot dumbbell overhead walking lunge, 20 alternating dumbbell snatches, 20 pull-ups. 80 dumbbell overhead walking lunges, 20 alternating dumbbell snatches, 20 chest-to-bar pull-ups. 80 dumbbell overhead walking lunges, 20 alternating dumbbell snatches, 20 ring muscle-ups. It says a 15-minute time cap on it. Guys, you'll be using a 50-pound dumbbell. That is with a single dumbbell overhead. And ladies, you'll be using a 35-pound dumbbell. All right, for the standards of this on the lunges, dumbbell's going to stay overhead as we do these. You must complete all 20 feet before you bring that dumbbell down. All right, the dumbbell must stay overhead in whatever way that looks like for you. Elbow can be bent a little bit. That is not a requirement. Big thing to focus on is you must cross this line, stand all the way up with the dumbbell before the dumbbell lowers. All right. Once you pass the tape line, you can set the dumbbell down, switch arms if you'd like to. You do not have to switch arms on any of these carries. All right, 80 feet. This is a 20-foot section. You're going to start down here. You'll lunge down, and back. All right, once you complete those, you'll start your alternating dumbbell snatches. All right, for these, both heads of the dumbbell are going to start on the floor. We're going to reach full extension at the top on each rep. All right, you must switch hands on every successfully completed rep. All right, if you happen to get a no rep on one side, you're going to need to do that rep again before you can switch arms. All right, your judge will be holding you accountable on that. Now the gymnastics movements. We've got 20 pull-ups on the first set. Chin's going to break the bar at the top. Elbows fully locked out at the bottom. It can be a kipping, it can be a butterfly, it can be a strict. Chest to bar pull-ups. Chest must touch the bar. It's anywhere below the collarbone, right? You must make visual contact with the bar. It is not a chest almost to the bar pull-up. It is a chest to bar pull-up. All right, so make sure you're not only holding yourself accountable to that, but if you are judging people, hold them accountable to that too as well. All right, it's not my chest got really close, I'm going to give myself a rep. All right, make sure you make contact with the chest on the bar. All right, ring muscle-ups. Big thing to look for on the ring muscle-ups is we reach full extension at the top, and we are reaching that over the rings. All right, reaching lockout behind the rings, like if you're pushing away from those, that will be a no rep. All right, for this one, scaled version of this, guys, you're going to use a 35-pound dumbbell. Ladies, you're going to use a 20-pound dumbbell. It's going to be jumping pull-ups, pull-ups, and then chest to bar pull-ups. All right, so this is a great opportunity for you to see where you are. All right, maybe you get your first pull-up in this workout. Maybe you get your first chest to bar pull-up in this workout. All right, this is where the open comes into play, and you get to push yourself to accomplish things that you maybe not have achieved yet. All right, it's in there. We're going to push ourselves, see how far we can get in that 15-minute window. Let's do it.